Okay, just going to get started here. My name is Holly Ulp, and if you're not part of my team and you're not familiar with me, I am a Beachbody coach and leader of Team Buena Onda, but most of you are probably from my team, and I wanted to share with you quick how I'm keeping organized as far as who I'm reaching out to, who I'm following up with, who I'm inviting to join my groups, and what I've found works best for me for staying organized and not letting any conversations fall through the cracks. So that obviously is very important because we're trying to help people and start genuine conversations and build relationships, but it doesn't look very good if you are not responding or forgetting about people. But I know it does get crazy in your inbox. So this is how I help keep track and make sure that everyone gets the time and attention that they deserve. So first thing I want to show you is a calendar that I picked up at Staples, but there's also a notebook version of this at some Target maybe or dollar stores. But what this is a calendar, and it has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I've assigned different tasks. So I have people that I'm adding to my network. So this is when I'm friending new people and networking and reaching out. This is, I call them hey girls, but people that I'm reaching out to and starting conversations with. So people that I'm reconnecting with, people from high school, happy birthdays, things like that. Just kind of keeping track of who I'm starting to talk to. It may or may not end up leading to conversations regarding Beachbody, but it helps remind me who I'm talking to and who I'm building relationships with. The next one is invites, and this is for people I'm inviting to groups or to learn about the coaching opportunities. So I'm keeping track of both of those in this place. And then follow up, who needs following up. If I've invited someone and I haven't heard back from them, or I've given them some information, but I haven't heard back, this is where I check in with them and kind of see what they think. I also included here people who are already in my groups who maybe haven't been checking in, or just people I'm working with already that I want to circle back with, see how they're liking their programs, how they're doing, and sort of check in on them. So I will put those people in here too. So what I do at the beginning of the week, either on Monday or preferably Sunday when I have my act together, is I assign people to the hey girl, the reaching out, building relationships category. I assign people that I'm going to invite through the week, and I assign people into the follow-up category. And then, as you recall, the first category was people I'm adding to my network, and that I fill in. So if I set a goal to add 5 people to my network each day, I will write the 5 people in that I added as friends on Facebook, and then I'll put a little check mark if they approve my friend request. But it's too much work and too much time for me right now to try to keep track of, I sent out these ones, but these people said yes and these people said no in live time. So if it pops up and they accept, I say yes, and then eventually I go back through and delete any requests that people haven't accepted my friend request. So that's for a different, kind of a different day. I can show you how to do that and delete those outstanding friend requests. But so then what I do is I started using a program called Asana, which is a free program online, and it was originally designed as a project management program, and I can share my screen here. Let me just make sure I open up Asana and go back to my live stream here, and I'm going to share this screen here with you. And so as you can see, this is my Asana page. And here, what I will do then is go to my calendar. So I go to my tasks, and then my calendar, and say this is this week. I will add people to different days of the week as checklist items, and I will check them off as I'm done. So I also add my personal development, my studying, a couple other tasks, and then I'll assign them through the week. So this week isn't completed, but it kind of gives you an idea. So I have imported all of my Facebook contacts. So I downloaded my Facebook information and imported those people. I'm just going to go back to my dashboard now. So what I did was I downloaded all of my Facebook data and imported those contacts into Asana as individual projects. And I'll do a separate tutorial on Asana. But then you can assign each person is a project, and you can assign them to different categories. So if I have Jane Doe is in my Asana, I can assign her to the invite project, or I can assign her to the follow-up project. So then she'll be color-coded, and I'll have all of my follow-ups for Monday, all of my follow-ups for Tuesday, with their names right there, and then inside of their each individual person, there's a space for notes and things like that. So then I can keep track of what we've talked about, what people are potentially interested in, things like that. So I can do a separate tutorial on Asana, but I have been doing just the paper notebook for a very long time, or the paper calendar, and I got the idea from a coach on our team who absolutely crushes it every month, and she only does the written. She doesn't use Asana. I personally like the additional program to keep track of what we're saying when, and so I can keep track longer term. But this is a really, really good way to get started, is using that, and it helps you keep track and keep accountable to making sure you're doing all the key things, like inviting, adding to your network, following up with people, and starting new conversations and building relationships. So I highly suggest that, and I hope it helps. And definitely, it's a really good way to sort of reverse engineer your goals. So if you decide that you're going to start 3 new conversations a week and invite people, you have to invite 10 people a week to your group. And if that's not getting you to where you want to be, if you're not getting enough yeses, then from there you can sort of reevaluate and decide, do I need to start inviting 10 people a day? Do I need to start inviting 5 people a week to coaching instead of 1 person a week to coaching? Things like that. So it helps you keep track, and the idea of physically checking things off the list is extremely helpful. And then you can save that calendar like flips up, so you can start a new each week is a new blank space. So if you save your past ones, then you can keep track of, if I invited this person last week, then they'll go on the follow-ups for this week, and so on and so forth. So I hope that helps, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.